my money, there's no better way to spend summer holidays than down by the beach. I reckon you just can't beat waking up to the sound of the surf. And I'm clearly not the only one. As the end of the year break approaches, all the popular waterfront campsites on Moreton, Fraser and so on are bracing for the annual influx of families and four-wheel drives. But there is a spot just out of Brizzy where you can camp right on the foreshore, cheap as chips, and the best thing is there's not a single car anywhere on the island. Here at Kurrajee on South Stradbroke Island, there's no chance of being woken up at the crack of dawn by fishermen driving up the beach, and there's also less stress keeping the kids away from the traffic. Forget the four-wheel drive, the only way to get here is by sea, which is where it pays to have friends in the boating industry. I'm tagging along with Greg Haynes and a few friends who've planned to have a weekend on the water. What's the occasion? Well, it's to test out Signature's brand new collection of rough and ready runabouts called the Ensign range. Greg, tell me about this new range of boats.
It's new for the Haynes Group. They're called Ensign. They're a rotary moulded plastic boat, so they're absolutely indestructible.
Now, how indestructible are we talking here?
Well, we've towed it around a car park without a trailer. The material they use is the same stuff they use in bulletproof vests, so you can fire a shotgun at it, drop it from a crane, a helicopter. You don't need fenders, you just tie them up together. As
you can see from the home movies, Greg and the boys have certainly put these boats through some pretty cruel and unusual punishment over the last few months. And you'll be pleased to know they've all passed with flying colours. Talk about putting your money where your mouth is. People can just bash them around and it doesn't affect them at all.
Absolutely. We actually had a guy who came up to us at one of the boat shows and said he just drags his boat up the rocks and ties it around a tree when he goes fishing.
Now, what's about to happen here may be a little bit disturbing, so if you love your boat, you might want to look away. All right, Greg, hand it over.
Go on, Taryn, give it your best shot.
Oh, I can't believe I'm about to do this. Oh, you didn't even dent it.
Not a mark. Probably bruised the boat more than the boat.
Everyone's got their own agenda today. Some of the boys are taking the 420 centre console up the creek to check a few pots they dropped last night. While Neil's shooting the breeze with the 370 sailboat gliding around the Broadwater. Martin and Ness have the baby of the fleet, the little 270 dinghy, so they're just ducking around the corner for a swim and a snorkel. As for us, well, we're headed out for a fish with Brandon, who I reckon might just be a young Scott Hillier in the making, on board the big 600 sports runabout. So is this boat the top of the range?
Yeah, this boat is. It's a 6 metre boat. We've got a 115 Suzuki on it. It's got all the bells and whistles, underfloor fuel tanks, and again, indestructible and positive flotation, so it's all nice and safe. If you're fishing offshore and you get swamped, the boat will float upright.
These unsinkable and unbreakable ensigns are perfect for someone looking to get into boating because there's no need to worry about knocking them around. Pretty good starter boat.
Yeah, well it is because you can't hurt them, and a lot of people find it difficult docking when they're learning to drive a powerboat. So with this boat you can't scratch it, you don't need fenders, and you can plough onto a jetty and it doesn't hurt it.
With models from 2.1 up to 6 metres, there's an ensign for just about every purpose. Contact the Haynes Group for more information. Or if you just want to book a campsite here at Kurrajee, then give them a call or jump on their website. Whoa! Caught yourself a fish! I would grab it, but I'm scared of him.
You want to kiss him?
I won't be afraid.